Imagine this for a second. Your future self. The version of you who is stronger, calmer, richer, more confident. The version of you who finally got everything you once cried for. Is watching you right now. Not later. Not someday. Right now. Watching the choices you make. Watching what you tolerate. What you ignore. What you keep postponing. And the real question is, would she be proud of you? Or would she look at you and think, why are you still playing small? Let's be honest. You don't lack potential. You lack discipline in uncomfortable moments. Because you know what to do. You just don't do it. You know you should start. You know you should leave certain situations. You know you should stop entertaining things that drain you. But instead, you wait. You delay. You distract yourself. You say, I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And suddenly, you're the same person. With the same excuses. And the same life you said you wanted to change. Your future self is watching that. And she's not impressed by your potential. She only respects your actions. We love to romanticize the future. One day I'll be confident. One day I'll have discipline. One day I'll fix my life. No. That one day version of you? She is built in the days you don't feel like showing up. Your future is not created in motivation. It is created in moments of resistance. When you don't feel like doing it. But you do it anyway. That's where she is born. And I need you to understand this. Your future self is not lucky. She is consistent. She is not special. She just stopped making excuses. You say you want to be her. But your actions say, you're still comfortable being who you are right now. And that's the real problem. Because let's talk about this honestly. How long are you going to keep betraying yourself? How long are you going to keep choosing comfort over the life you actually want? How long are you going to keep saying, I know, but doing nothing about it? You're not confused. You're avoiding. Avoiding discipline. Avoiding discomfort. Avoiding growth. And then you wonder why nothing changes. Your future self is watching you scroll instead of building. Watching you overthink instead of acting. Watching you stay where you're not valued. Just because it feels familiar. And let me say something you might not like. Comfort is keeping you average. That place you keep running back to? That habit you refuse to break? That situation you keep tolerating? It's not safe. It's just familiar. And familiar will destroy your growth. Think about her. 5 years from now. She walks into a room and people notice. Not because she's loud. But because she's sure of herself. She doesn't beg for attention. She doesn't chase validation. She doesn't over-explain. She chooses. She decides. She walks away when something doesn't align. Do you really think she became that woman? By waiting? By doubting herself every day? By choosing comfort over growth? No. She became her. The moment she got tired of her own excuses. And here's the thing. Your future self doesn't hate you. She's not judging you. She understands your fear. She understands that you're overwhelmed sometimes. That you doubt yourself. That you feel stuck. But she's also quietly asking, how long are you going to stay here? Because she knows something you're still learning. Starting is scary, but staying stuck is worse. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need confidence to start. You just need to move. Start the thing you've been delaying. Start showing up for yourself. Start choosing better, even if it feels uncomfortable. Because every small decision matters. One no, when you usually say yes. 1 hour, working on your goals. 1 moment, where you choose discipline over distraction. That's how lives change. Not in big dramatic moments, but in quiet decisions. No one claps for. One day, people will look at you and say, how did she become so strong? How did she build this life? And you'll know the truth. It wasn't luck. It was the days you didn't feel like it. But you showed up anyway. So if your future self is watching you right now, what would she expect from you today? Not tomorrow. Today. Would she want you to keep scrolling? Or start building? Would she want you to stay where you're disrespected? Or finally walk away? Would she want you to doubt yourself again? Or take one bold step? You don't need to change your entire life overnight. But you do need to stop lying to yourself. Pick one thing. One action. One decision. One step. And do it. No excuses. No overthinking. No waiting. Because one day, you're going to look back at this exact moment. And you'll either say, this is where I changed everything. Or, this is where I kept delaying my life.
Your future self is still watching.
Not judging you, but waiting for you to finally choose her.
So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel ready.
Stop waiting for permission.
And start becoming the woman
you keep imagining in your head.
Make her proud. Sparkles.